Good afternoon, friends. I am Dr. Ashok Kalu, Director, Center of Excellence for Farmer Producer Organizations, a Government of Karnataka institute under Department of Horticulture and University of Horticultural Sciences, Palakkad. I am also an active member of India Didactics Association. The Indian subcontinent is suffering with outbreak of coronavirus disease, COVID-19. This has been declared as a public health emergency of international concern, and the virus has now spread to many countries and territories. While a lot is still unknown about the virus that causes COVID-19, we do know that it is transmitted through direct contact with respiratory droplets of an infected person. Individuals can also be infected from touching the surfaces contaminated with the virus and touching their eyes, nose, mouth. While COVID-19 continues to spread, it is important that communities take action to prevent further transmission, reduce the impact of outbreak, and support the control measures. The protection of students and educational facilities is particularly very important for an institution like ours. Precautions are necessary to prevent the potential spread of COVID-19 in schools, colleges, and the universities. However, care must be taken to avoid stigmatizing students and staff who may have been exposed to the virus. It's important to remember that COVID-19 does not differentiate between borders, ethnicities, disability status, age, or gender. Education settings should continue to be welcoming, respectful, inclusive, and supportive environments to all of us. I am proud to state that the Indian society, with its inherent strength of sharing and caring, and the government's measures, would mitigate the sufferings of the most vulnerable sections of the society, particularly the children, aged, workers of the unorganized sectors, and the destitutes. I would like to share the following message with the students, faculty, parents, and my beloved community friends. Science over stigma. Friends, in the time of high anxiety, it is understandable that people would be worried, but fear and stigma makes a difficult situation worse. Not only unfairly targeting healthy individuals, but also driving those who may have contracted the disease to avoid detection and treatment, and increasing the risk of further spread. Stigmatization is not only wrong, it is dangerous. Create boundaries for consumption of media, social media, email, and text messages. Be intentional and thoughtful about the information sources that you follow and trust. Fear-mongering and spread of information that is racist, inaccurate, or unsubstantiated is not helpful for anyone, especially at this point of time. Stay active and prioritize your physical and mental health. Keeping your physical activities is a challenging task now, especially if you are living within a self-quarantine area or an area where a major outbreak has happened. Jogging, outdoor physical exercise, or going to a gym may not be possible at this point of time. So consider some other simple potential options to keep a good physical and mental health. Maintain connections with others. Social or physical distancing measures are needed to protect the larger community. At the same time, social contacts are essential to our survival. Keep your connections live during this period of time. Keep in touch with your family, friends, and well-wishers. Exercising patience, kindness, and compassion towards yourself and towards others is very important. Many of us are feeling the impacts of COVID-19 and the stressors introduced by COVID-19. A lot of misinformation is being communicated, which adds to our collective confusion and stress. We must be compassionate with ourselves and one another as we experience the effect of the pandemic and should develop some strategies to overcome this. We need to be patient and kind in our interactions with others. Keep in mind that everyone is managing stressful situations, including families with sick members, students who remain in relative isolation in the college hostels because they could not have gone to their homes due to some problems, or they could not return to their countries because of the blockage of the entry into the country. We also have doctors and nurses who are treating the patients. We all need to be compassionate and kind to all these people. Be kind with all of them, as they too are coping up with their own stressful circumstances. Be gracious in sharing your time, resources and expertise with others. Universities have brilliant, hardworking and creative individuals with a range of expertise. This is the time to remember that we are part of a community of individuals who are strongest when we work together. If you have expertise in online teaching, share some tips and resources with colleagues who have never taught an online class. If you are a senior faculty member, take time to support the junior colleagues. Pay attention to your feelings and thoughts and know when to reach out for help. During stressful times and transition periods, it is not uncommon to find ourselves feeling overwhelmed, depleted, anxious, nervous, helpless and afraid. When it comes to our own mental health, it's important to pay attention to how we are feeling and to know when we need to ask for the help. Create structures to allow you to focus on select responsibilities and goals. With all the distractions, it can be difficult to maintain our typical habits of writing, fitness, mental health and wellness. Yet, if it is in your capacity, maintaining some semblance of a routine to your day-to-day life can serve you as a protective factor for mental health. Plan for continuity of learning through use of online e-learning strategies, assigning reading and exercises for the home study, radio, podcast or television broadcasts of academic content, assigning teachers to conduct remote daily or weekly follow-up classes with the students, reviews, develop accelerated education strategies. We need to lift up people. Please call or text someone, maybe your friend, your relative, your colleague, to say hi and ask how they are doing. Knowing people, are out there thinking of them can make all the difference in the world. I am doing it with my friends, my relatives and my colleagues. It doesn't cost you anything. With all this, let us strengthen the hands of the government in combating COVID-19 and successfully and effectively. Wishing you all the best. Jai Hind.